Good morning, Chattanooga. Here's a quick look at the top 5 local news stories you need to know today. First of all, a bill letting Tennessee's 375,000 handgun carry permit holders store firearms in vehicles parked on most public and private lots is on its way to the Senate floor, despite concerns voiced by businesses and Governor Bill Haslam. Republican Senate Speaker Ron Ramsey says the bill ensures that private property rights are respected while gun owners are protected. Haslam has voiced reservations about the bill's inclusion of K-12 schools as well as colleges and universities. The chairman of the Tennessee Chamber of Commerce and Industry says large and smaller businesses continue to have concerns and that he's heard from employers who note that the outcome may well impact their decision to either locate new facilities in Tennessee or expand existing operations. Volkswagen, which operates a plant in Chattanooga, was among companies raising concerns last year about the bill's impact on employee safety. Another Hays State Prison inmate has been killed, the fourth such slaying in 2 months. Corrections officials haven't released how the inmate was killed Tuesday, shortly after he was taken to Georgia's highest-level security prison in Jackson. But sources at Hays say that after the 19-year-old inmate had his restraints removed at a transfer yard, he was killed by another Hays inmate who rode with him. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation has declined to say how the inmate died until an autopsy is complete. Department of Corrections officials say they are working to fix security problems, including locks that don't work at Hays. They say they have kept the maximum security prison on full lockdown since the third death on January 8th. Yet a week after inmates weren't allowed to leave their cells, 2 guards were stabbed. Corrections Department officials said Tuesday they were too busy fixing the security problems at Hays to talk with a reporter and declined our request to interview Commissioner Brian Owens about the increased violence at Georgia prisons. State legislators and the Hamilton County Mayor's office appear to be in agreement on changes they want to a bill restructuring Erlanger Hospital's governing structure. Some of the proposed changes include expanding the number of voting board members from 7 to 9, and including a way for state or county leaders to intervene in the board member nomination process if they believe it is being abused. Hamilton County Mayor Jim Coppinger and House Majority Leader Gerald McCormick met Friday to share concerns and hammer out details in the bill. Lawmakers said they originally wanted to shrink the board from 12 to 7 members, with 2 non-voting members. McCormick also said that 1 seat on the board will be designated for a physician, although he said it was not yet clear how that physician would be selected. That change was added after local doctors' groups voiced concerns that they would have no input in hospital decision-making. The housing market in the Chattanooga area is on the rebound. Last year marked the first actual turnaround for a market that had previously shown no signs of stopping its freefall. The upswing was marked by a 17% jump in sales in 2011, as the number of unit sales bounced up to a 5-year high of close to 7,000 homes sold last year. Total home sales in the Chattanooga area peaked above $1 billion for the first time since 2008. Home inventory is at an 8-year low, and the number of rental households has climbed almost 25% in the last decade. And finally, a 48-year-old legless woman claims she fended off a crowbar attack from her 73-year-old friend before acting in self-defense and turning the weapon on him, killing the man. Laura Lee Morgan told police they had been arguing about her use of crack cocaine when she said he rushed her with a crowbar and she caught the weapon and began beating him with it. But a Chattanooga police investigator told a judge Tuesday that the body of James Massengill was found seated in his chair, facing a television, with 17 strike wounds. Some of the injuries were on his arms, which he likely used to defend himself, the officer said. 12 of the wounds were on his head, and he saw no injuries to Morgan. Morgan's murder charge has been sent to the grand jury. I'm Harrison Keeley. For more on these stories and updates throughout the day, follow us on Facebook and visit timesfreepress.com.